And like some people say, we always dwell on what could go wrong instead of what could go right. Mm-hmm. So I was stuck on what could go wrong, even though I think I always had a feeling that I had something different to bring to the table, and that's another reason why I was fearful, because I was different. My sound was different, and I wasn't called to do the exact same thing that the people in my surroundings were doing. And that was something that was hard for me. To be called to do something and to be set apart from the people that you've grown up with, the people who you're always around, it hurts. Because one of the biggest fears of mine, to be honest with you, to elaborate on that, was I was a serial people pleaser. I couldn't do what God wanted me to do because I felt like it conflicted with what other people wanted from me. And that induced a lot of fear, because I was like, well, if I do that, then I'm not going to please certain people. I'm not going to fit in their box, and that's going to anger them, and I don't want to anger anybody. I want everybody to love me. I want everybody to be okay with me, not realizing that no matter what you do, somebody's going to be mad at you, but somebody's going to be glad too.
Where do you think that came from? You think that started in like DeQuincy before you moved to Baton
Rouge? Absolutely. A preacher's kid. The son of Reverend Darrell Henderson. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be around my dad. So he was a preacher, and every time he went to church, as a little kid, I always wanted to go. Brotherhood meeting, prayer circle, going see about the sick and shut in. I wanted to be everywhere. And he was a singer, and when he would get called to go sing places and go preach places, I would always tail up behind him. And then even when I got older enough to play behind him, I was excited to do that. And all the older people would be like, "That's a little preacher right there. That's gonna be a little preacher."
They love doing that.
And I went with it for a while, but as I got older, I was like, I may not be called to be behind a pulpit, but I do think that my gift is to be shared on a mass level.